So you've only been here a couple of years, but uh, since you're reflecting back, can you talk about how Branch has grown? How when you first how it was when you first got here and how it is now, present day?
Okay. I think when I first got here, um, let's see, because how many of us started that year? I said myself, Mr. Jordan, Mr. Oliver, Miss V, Miss Simmons. There was five of us that all started together last year, and so three of us are still here. Two moved on. Um, but we all felt super welcomed when we got here to Branch, and we are the five of us actually are still close, and we still do things together, and but the older teachers that have been here um, accepted us in and embraced us and welcomed us and um, so I personally don't have any issues with other teachers and staff here. I know there are some teachers that don't get along well with each other, and but they're cordial and professional, and but they just leave it at that. And as far as this year, I think all of us have more responsibilities, so we don't get to socialize with each other as much as we did last year, and but I think that has a lot to do with the roles and things that we are doing or involved in for this year. I know for me, last year was kind of like a jumping board, and but this year, I'm even though I was the science department head last year, we were both new, so we were both learning. Whereas this year, I was able to hire the person that I'm working with, and and so I have a lot of say in in what's happening in science, and we have a great working relationship. We actually have a good personal relationship, and I'm happy with my choice. I think she does a great job, and I'm glad I chose her out of the available candidates. Some of the other people I don't think would have fit here at Branch, and that's one I think is the good things about when a teacher gets hired here at Branch. We all have a say in that person being hired. You know, will that person fit in our dynamic? Will they be a part of our family? And and that's really cool. And that doesn't happen at other places. Yeah, it doesn't. I said typically you get no say. It's like, oh, here's a new so and so. We're like, oh, okay, great, thanks. But no, we do have huge input on who we work with, and so that's a good thing.
As a whole, are you happy with where the school is at now versus when you started?
I think things have gotten better since we've gotten some new people this year. Um, Last year, math was really bad. It was bad, and I got to see it because I teach science, and so the math skills were really low last year, and there's a tremendous jump and increase in the math this year compared to last year, and that just has to do with teaching staff, who was teaching, and so we have somebody that definitely feels comfortable in what they teach, and they get that information across to the kids definitely, and it shows, and so I have not had to struggle as much teaching the math part of what I teach because I have someone over here that can do that, and so we can complement each other, and so that's been excellent, excellent, excellent.
Do kids that are taking Delmar classes come to you really often for help with their drummer classes?
I
Or
do actually get quite a few who come and ask for help, and I'm glad that they do, and that I can help them, and I always let everybody know, hey, I'm here. If you need me, you can come and see me. If I don't know, I will find out. If I or I will point you to somebody who can help you, and that's a cool thing about teaching what I teach is I can be of assistance to you outside of my classes here in high school.